Hi Aries, this is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you are new. So we are going to go ahead and do your reading here today. This is going to be for the month of July 2022, and whatever Spirit wants to bring up for you, Aries, what do you need to hear? What is coming in for you? What are you moving through at this space and time? So let's go ahead and jump in here. So Spirit, please tune me into the energy for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and anyone tapping in here, anyone who needs to hear these messages. What is going on for the month of July 2022? Spirit, we ask for your guidance, for clear, concise messages, for healing, for growth, for truth, for clarity, and for guidance. So please just take what fits, just take what resonates. It's not going to be for everybody. I did reopen my bookings for private readings, so if you are interested, the link is down below if you would like to book a reading. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and jump in here. Alright, Spirit, so can you please show us the messages for Aries right now? Can you please show us the messages for Aries right now? Okay, so we have whole, vessel, nourishment, Gaia, wholesome, body, and nutrition. So some of you could be focusing on your body right now, on your nutrition, eating healthy, focusing on exercise. And I think this is something that is actually leading you towards more happiness, because obviously when we feel good, when we feel like we are doing well, if we feel like our body is functioning well and we're feeding ourselves healthy foods and high vibrational energy, it's leading us towards more happiness. So I think that you're kind of raising your vibration essentially here, Aries, in July. And if you haven't, I think this could just be advice coming up from Spirit to make sure that you are paying attention to your diet, make sure you're paying attention to also connecting to the earth. Your vessel, your physical vessel is so important. And I think there's this beautiful kind of colors here, like this rush of energy, a rush of happiness and excitement that I feel could be coming in for you. Let's see. We have awakening here. So birth, eyes open, aware, spiritual quest, and development. At the bottom, I'm also seeing we have unlock, soul power, gateway, knowledge. So some of you are really going through a process where you're unlocking many different layers of yourself. You're unlocking certain gifts that you have. You're unlocking, I feel, your soul power, so maybe even tapping into knowledge that you didn't know existed before. So you're really kind of elevating your whole vibration. And again, when we do focus on ourselves and when we do focus on our energy and our body and all that stuff, it really does open new doors for us. So I'm seeing that you're opening new doors in your life, which are largely going to kind of push you forward, propel you forward spiritually. At the bottom of the deck before I shuffled it, but yeah, wow, Magician and the Six of Wands. So yeah, I think there's some of you are going to be feeling very inspired and also feeling like you have that energy to give. You have more zest, you have more vitality here to give out. Okay, maybe very motivated as well. With the Magician, this is also a great time to manifest, to set your intentions, I feel. And it's just, overall with the awakening here too, I feel like you are learning to trust in your ability to manifest, learning to trust in the power that you have within yourself to create the life that you want is also what I'm seeing here. So whatever you're manifesting right now, whatever you're focusing on, keep doing it. The Hermit and the High Priestess are underneath this. So this may have been where you have needed to focus on your body, focus on healing, focus on, again, High Priestess is very spiritual here, and then the body. So it's like the balance between the body and spirit for you is what I'm seeing. Let's see what else we have. So what else for Aries? Six of Swords at the bottom. So with the Ten of Wands, some of you may feel like you have been carrying a lot of weight. You've been carrying responsibility or pressures. I'm also kind of seeing with this cup here that is being spilled down, you know, it may be that you have either been giving your energy away to something, to other situations, or it's kind of like a feeling of you needing to refill your cup here with the Ace of Cups to be in reverse. And I think that you are, with the Six of Swords, really finding this clarity to begin to move towards more calmer waters, begin to move towards more wholesome and healing with that card that we have over here too, because you've been carrying some type of burden, or you've been feeling too pressured or too overwhelmed with the Ten of Wands. And I think why is the Knight of Cups reversed? Ace of Cups reversed. Knight of Wands. Aries. Wow, Page of Cups reversed. Strength. Let's see here what else we have to add to this. What else, Spirit? We have religion and spirituality. So, you know, again, I think that you are going through a process where you are beginning to open to your spirituality, if you haven't already. Spiritual quest and religion and spirituality here. So there's something better. Now, I think that's what this is referring to here. I think that some of you, what Spirit is referencing is that you have something better for you with the Six of Swords. If you've decided, we have the Chariot at the bottom, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you may have been very back and forth. I'm getting a few different things, depending on what this is. Okay, so you may have had a situation, let's say it's a love situation. It could be something else though, it could just be anything. You've been trying to carry this, or this is past energy, I feel, for most of you. This is passing energy, and you've been trying to carry this for a while, or you did carry it for a while, and then it's sort of depleted, you know, or didn't work out. And so you're left with the cup and you just sort of poured it out, or the universe kind of just poured it out, if that makes sense. So it was either a false start in something, or it just didn't fulfill you. It didn't make you happy. And it could definitely have been a person. It could have been a love situation here that has been, you know, kind of going back and forth with the Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles in reverse. There may have not been enough equal give and take to the situation. And I feel like with the Chariot here and the Six of Swords, and there's something better, you are, some of you may not be aware of this, or maybe you are aware of it. If you're aware of it, then you'll know, and you'll be feeling kind of inspired and motivated because you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You see that you're beginning to replenish yourself and to feel like you can move towards somewhere that's going to be calmer. It could even be relocation. You may have relocated, or you're going to relocate or travel, but I think it's more so your mind and your body and your spirit becoming more at ease with religion and spirituality too, because of your connection that's enhancing here to Source, to God, to Spirit. And I feel like with the Strength card as well, you are learning how to tame yourself in terms of learning how to be strong, you know, but also I feel like you are, what's the word for it? Kind of, yeah, learning how to maybe hold yourself back from what you know is not for you anymore. And that's kind of the feeling with the whole card too, and the Strength. It's like a feeling of silent power almost is what I'm getting here. So yeah, there may, and if this is not a love situation that failed, it could have been a job that you felt unhappy in. It could have been the lifestyle you were living, and you kind of felt, I feel like this is passing, but you kind of felt like this was not bringing you enough of what you needed at a soul level, at a heart level, and it wasn't really your passion, I feel. With the Knight of Wands here, let's see, what else? Because for some of you, I feel like you are going to be charging ahead. There's going to be a time moving forward in which you are going to be feeling more inspired. Definitely could be travel, Six of Swords and the Knight of Wands. We have a spiritual teacher here. So we have two things about spirituality and religion and spiritual teacher. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. So some of you may have, you're either moving into a direction here in which you want to become a spiritual teacher, or you're learning maybe from a spiritual teacher, could also be, but there's definitely a spiritual awakening here. We do have ask for help from others, so it could be that. It could be you're gaining some type of you're learning something from somebody else, from a mentor, from a teacher, or you are helping others too. Aries. What else, Spirit, for Aries for July? We have, so healing, healed, and healer. And we have listen to your intuition, okay? Look for a sign. So a lot of you are going to be open here to looking for a sign, listening to your intuition about, because with the cups here that are coming up in reverse and the strength card, either you've been denying your intuition, or you are learning now how to really tap into your intuition and trust your intuition. Where is it guiding you? What is it telling you to do with this look for a sign card here too? And I think with this Knight of Wands, let me actually confirm that real quick, because I think that this could be a positive forward direction for you, that you're having a sign to go into that direction. It could be about your career, Queen of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be feeling like you have more stability coming into your life because you're doing what you're more passionate about, or you're just learning to trust in the direction, the flow here again coming up. But there's definitely a lot of healing around the emotions, around the heart space, around the heart center. Knight of Wands. What else, Spirit, for Aries? Okay, so there's that card again. So Queen of Pentacles, and here's the Star. So yeah, beautiful time. I feel many of you are going to be moving forward. We have Aquarius energy. What I'm kind of getting with this too, it may not be for all of you, but for some of you, the Aquarius energy with spiritual teacher and the awakening, it kind of gives me a very sort of visionary energy, where you could be doing something involving the collective and being a teacher of some kind spiritually, and you're kind of sharing your light, you're sharing your wisdom in whatever way that is, but there is some form of like higher power here in which you're following that path now. It's like you're kind of being pulled by the starlight, is the feeling I'm getting, and your intuition is telling you this. If it hasn't already, in July, you may start to feel intuitively pulled into a certain direction. And I think you may have felt maybe anxious about this, or, because with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles, either you've been in this sort of lopsided relationship or situations that have drained you of your sense of wholeness here, or you haven't been feeling happy, or you haven't been feeling abundant in your career, in your job. And I think with this whole, again, that the more you can kind of reconnect to center and reconnect to who you are, that's what you're finding. And when you find that wholeness, you are led towards your true north, your true purpose and path and direction. So that, if that makes sense, that's what I'm getting here. You're learning to really, again, trust your intuition of what is going to really bring you that fulfillment and happiness. So just know that things are going to get much better for you, Aries. I feel like you are not only going to be feeling more connected to spirit and more connected to just life in general, but you're going to be feeling more motivated to start to, progress here. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. It could be a person. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, perhaps. Doesn't have to be. Strong Aquarius energy, though, in this reading. What is this? It's a relationship here that for some of you, you felt will really depend on what this is, if I can talk. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, you may have felt either rejected, abandoned, could even have been financial. Somebody could have left you, like you didn't have anything, you didn't have money left perhaps, or and this is why you're healing now and you're beginning to move towards your true happiness, because this situation was too burdensome for you and there's something better. Okay, I forgot this card was here. There's something better for you, and that is the Star, because it's like you're wishing upon a star. Okay, so the Star is promising hope. It's promising optimism. It's promising a better future, essentially, is what this is. So you have something better. For those of you who this is about a relationship, just know that this person maybe was not the one for you. This person, or either just right now or ever, wasn't the one for you here. And I feel like you may have been dealing with this back and forth kind of night energy, making you feel left out or making you feel drained here. And I think that this is, your intuition knows something about that. What is the outcome of this? Queen of Wands. We have a lot of queens here. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. So Queen of Wands is very confident, though. Queen of Wands is somebody who is going to be very confident in who they are. Let me just pull these down. Kind of put the camera a different way so I can do like this. Okay. Let's see what else. Spirit, what else for Aries, please? We have stifled, bored, and stuck. And that's the Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles reversed. This is passing for most of you. If it hasn't passed yet, if you still feel stifled, if you still feel stuck, I think Spirit just wanting to come through to tell you to have hope because of the Star, Six of Swords, this energy that we've seen, okay? But I think that you shouldn't, it's like trying to get water out of a river that is dry, with the Ace of Cups here in reverse and the Ten of Wands. You can't, there's nothing left there. And I don't know, that could be a relationship, that could be a job, that could be your life, that could be a living situation, whatever it is, there's nothing left to gather. And so when that happens, we either need to abandon it and look for maybe a different water source, look for a new river, or we need to wait for the river to be replenished. And that's what I'm seeing with the Star. There's a better future, there's a better way. But right now, you can't force something to be there when it's not yet there. Or you can't force yourself to keep living when you're not whole, when you're not taking care of you, when you're not, you have nothing to give, kind of thing. I hope that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. What else for Aries for July? Spirit, can we get any other information for Aries? We have intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. Yeah, that could be what's passing here. Some of you may have been feeling that you haven't been seeing the situation clearly. Okay. And because the Six of Swords is mental clarity. This is not feeling distorted anymore, not feeling confused anymore, but knowing exactly what the solution is. And the solution may be to get into this boat and move away from this empty river kind of thing. The analogy I was getting. You have a mighty shield here. So very protected, okay? A lot of you right now are very protected, and you could actually be protecting yourself too, especially if you're conscious and you're aware of what, maybe is draining you here. Because with the Ten of Wands, you have a mighty shield. We have transitions to the spirit realm. And look at the bottom here. We have after sadness, happiness, and hope return. And that's exactly the Star. The Star is hope too. So don't fret right now, because I feel here for you, Aries, you do have happiness returning into your life. I think you're getting a warmth back. Not only warmth, but you're getting this both, like mixing fire and earth. Some of you could have a earth and fire mixed in your chart, but it's just like you're getting back to you're getting back to groundedness, while at the same time getting your passion and your spark and your zest and your fire back. And so that's what Spirit is referencing here too. Spirit transitions to the spirit realm. So what is that, Spirit? Because I think you're growing spiritually. We have the time has come. The time to act is now. This gives me a very like ancient kind of high priestess energy here. So there's a powerful shift for you. The time has come. The time has come for something for you. For some, it is the fact that you're becoming a teacher, a spiritual teacher, or a leader. Okay, that could be for some of you. It's like it's time to rise into this like almost queen status here, or king status. Holding on way too tightly. That's kind of what you're letting go of. Let me see something here. What is the time has come for? I don't think that makes sense. What has the time come for Aries? Ace of Swords reversed. Spirit, what does the time come for? Yeah, I think it's about you realizing that, once again, Empress in reverse, perhaps your energy has been drained with whatever this was. It does feel like it's in reference to your heart space. So for many of you, it's going to be a relationship. It's like the time has come to see clearly what the truth is. And that's going to mean different things for many of you, but for most of you, it's going to mean that you can't hold on so tightly to this energy anymore. And I think with it's like the time has come to, what is the right word for it? Essentially, the time has come to get into this boat and move forward and go after the star, reach for the star. It's like you're being pulled above here. But in more simple terms, the time has come to clarify this maybe pain or situation that you need to know that there's something better for you out there. Okay, let's see. What else do we have for Aries? What else do we have for Aries in July? Yeah, yes, this is a sign you were looking for. Whatever question, confirmation you were seeking an answer to, it is yes. So if you have something specific, because there's something here about this Ace of Swords, like you've been wondering something. And I think this is a positive thing. It is a positive direction you're heading. And it could even be if you have an answer, or if you have a question of like, should I maybe become a spiritual teacher? For some of you, the answer is yes. Or should I relocate here to have more healing and opportunity? The answer is yes. And for others of you, it could be, should I move away from this situation or this person? Is there something better for me? The answer is yes. So it's kind of like a mixed bag here. Spirit does want you to rest your body right now and your physical, mental, emotional space, because you could be overworking. 10 of Wands, there's that kind of dry river. Some of you, it could actually be that you're overworking with your job. You're doing too much. You're trying to push too hard, and you need to allow room for, look at that. We have this same type of, these are both my cards, so that's why they're kind of similar looking, but there's a very similar leaf here. So the natural world has a wealth of knowledge and healing for you. Explore herbal remedies, holistic health, and other ancient practices. So there is definitely something, maybe some of you are exploring herbalism, or you are just really wanting to connect with the earth, okay? And I think Spirit just is encouraging you to do that because it can really help you to return to wholeness, essentially, is what we had seen. They also want you to take time to slow down right now. Don't rush through your life. Just take time to take it easy. And, maybe meditation also is important. Okay, so let's get some final cards here for you. And look how it says, look for a sign. And it says, yes, this is a sign that you were looking for. So some of you, the sign actually came up in the reading, or this is a confirmation that soon you will see a sign. Because whatever this is, it's like your intuition's already telling you. Your intuition's already nudging you, okay? You're already aware of what this is, or soon you will be aware of what this is. But I get the feeling most of you are already aware. So Spirit, is there anything else for Aries? play the music, pump up your playlist, lift your spirits with your favorite tunes, or take a day off to rest and recover. You know, again, maybe this is just a day or two, or maybe it's the whole month of July, whatever fits for you. But you need to take time to rest, take time to make sure that you have that kind of flowing river, you know, because you can't force this Ten of Wands anymore. I'm also getting with there's something better. There's a better way to do things. Okay, so yes, it could be a situation, a whole like big situation, like a whole, you know, a whole person, a person, or like, you know, if that makes sense, like the entire situation, or it could be like a small thing, like maybe, I don't know, maybe you need to take the morning to work out or to listen to music. You know, there's a better way to do things. That could also be that could also be it too, is that the way that you're approaching something, the way that you're working, or the way that you're approaching is too much strain, and so there's a better way to do it. We have promote yourself. Okay, so get out there, make new contacts, build up your network. So for those of you looking for even fame with the star, could also be, you need to put yourself out there. You know, you need to put yourself out there so that you can meet the right people, so that you can, yeah, just shine basically. So let's see, is there any final message for Aries? Is there any final message that Aries really needs to know, Spirit? Realizations and epiphanies. So there it is again. You're having a realization. You're having an epiphany. Many of you are going to feel much more like mentally clear. Again, that Aquarius energy, Six of Swords, the star. I think some of you also, especially maybe through meditation, you're going to start to like piece everything together, okay? You're going to start to piece everything together, and it's going to come together and make sense for you. And I think this could be maybe a harsh realization for some, or like I said, it could be something a little bit smaller, on a smaller scale, but you're finding the outlet, you're finding the way out. You're not going to feel confused anymore. You're going to just see the path forward. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm just going to leave it here. So I hope this reading could help you, Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful rest of the day or evening. Take care, and lots of love.